Big Jet 631 on the pushback. Starburst 256 on the pushback.
Slamjet 984 on the pushback.
Big Jet 631 cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Slamjet 365, speed up.
Starburst 256 line up. Runway 07 left.
Slamjet 365, expedite off.
Starburst 256 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Slamjet 984 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Slamjet 365, cross runway 02.
Big Jet 631 speed up. Starburst 256 will land. Runway 07 right. Starburst 256 speed up.
Blue Star 900 cross runway 02. Blue Star 565 cross runway 02.
Big Jet 631 cross runway 02.
Slamjet 365, request taxi.
Blue Star 900 request taxi. Blue Star 900 on the pushback. Blue Star 565 request taxi. Blue Star 565 on the pushback.
Slamjet 365, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Blue Star 234 will land, runway 07 left.
Big Jet 631 on the pushback.
Blue Star 900 cross runway 07 left. Slamjet 984 cross runway 02. Blue Star 565 cross runway 07 left.
Slamjet 365 will land, runway 07 left.
Big Jet 631 cross runway 07 left. Starburst 256 request taxi. Starburst 256 on the pushback.
Blue Star 900 cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Slamjet 807 will land, runway 07 left.
Slamjet 984 on the pushback.
Blue Star 234, cross runway 02.
Starburst 256 cross runway 07 left.
Slamjet 365, cross runway 02.
Big Jet 631 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Slamjet 984 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right. Budget 898 speed up.
Slamjet 807, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 565 will land, runway 07 left.
Starburst 256 cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Blue Star 234, request taxi. Blue Star 234 on the pushback. Slamjet 365, request taxi. Slamjet 365 on the pushback. Blue Star 234, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 07, right.
Starburst 256 will land runway 07 left.
Slamjet 365, cleared for takeoff, runway 07, right.
Budget 898, request taxi. Budget 898 on the pushback. Slamjet 984 cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 807, cleared for takeoff, runway 07, right.
Starburst 256 cross runway 02.
Budget 898 cross, runway 07 left.
Big Jet 631 speed up.
Slamjet 365, will land, runway 07, left. Slamjet 365, right turn. Slamjet 365, will land, runway 07, left.
Blue Star 900, speed up. Blue Star 565, request taxi. Slamjet 984, request taxi. Slamjet 984 on the pushback.
Blue Star 234, will land, runway 07, left.
Big Jet 631 cross runway 02.
Budget 898, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Slamjet 807, will land, runway 07, left.
Slamjet 984, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Blue Star 900 cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 807, speed up. Blue Star 234, cross runway 02.
Starburst 256 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right.
Budget 142, speed up.
Slamjet 984 will land runway 07 left.
Big Jet 631 request taxi. Big Jet 631 on the pushback.
Slamjet 807, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 900 on the pushback.
Slamjet 365, request taxi.
Big Jet 631 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right.
Budget 142, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 565, speed up.
Blue Star 234, request taxi. Blue Star 234 on the pushback. Slamjet 365, cleared for takeoff, runway 07, right.
Blue Star 565 cross, runway 02. Slamjet 984 cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 807, request taxi. Blue Star 234, cleared for takeoff, runway 07, right. Blue Star 596, will land, runway 07, right. Blue Star 596, speed up.
Blue Star 900 will land runway 07 left. Blue Star 565, request taxi. Blue Star 565 on the pushback. Budget 898 cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 807, cleared for takeoff, runway 07, right.
Slamjet 984, request taxi.
Budget 142, cleared for takeoff, runway 07, right. Blue Star 234, will land, runway 07, left. Slamjet 365, speed up. Blue Star 234, speed up.
Slamjet 751, left turn. Slamjet 751, right turn. Slamjet 751 will land runway 07 right.
Slamjet 807, will land, runway 07, left. Slam jet 365, cross runway 02.
Starburst 256 on the pushback.
Blue Star 900, cross runway 02.
Budget 142, will land runway 07 left. Blue Star 234, cross runway 02.
Slamjet 984 will land runway 07 left. Blue Star 565 cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Slamjet 365 on the pushback.
Budget 898 cross, runway 07 left.
Blue Star 596, cross runway 02. Slamjet 807, cross runway 02. Budget 142, cross runway 02.
Big Jet 631, request taxi.
Blue Star 900, request taxi. Blue Star 900 on the pushback. Slamjet 984 cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 234, request taxi. Blue Star 596 on the pushback.
Budget 898 cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Slamjet 751 cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 631, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Blue Star 900 cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Big Jet 436 cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 807, request taxi. Slamjet 807 on the pushback. Budget 142, request taxi.
Starburst 208, cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 751 on the pushback. Slamjet 984 on the pushback.
Blue Star 596, cross runway 07 left.
Starburst 256, cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 436 request taxi.
Blue Star 234, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Budget 142, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Blue Star 565 cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 229, cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 751 cross, runway 07 left. Slamjet 984 with immediate takeoff, runway 07 right.
Budget 218, cross runway 02. Blue Star 596, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 436 cross, runway 07 left. Budget 898 cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 631, cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 565, request taxi. Blue Star 565 on the pushback.
Blue Star 229, request taxi. Starburst 208, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Slamjet 365, cross runway 02. Blue Star 234, cross runway 02. Blue Star 596, will land runway 07 left. Budget 218 on the pushback. Slamjet 807, cross runway 02.
Slamjet 984 cross, runway 02. Blue Star 900, request taxi. Blue Star 900 on the pushback. Big Jet 436, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 631 on the pushback.
Budget 898 cross, runway 07 left.
Budget 142, cross runway 02. Blue Star 234 on the pushback.
Slamjet 751, slow down.
Blue Star 229, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 07 right.
Starburst 709, cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 145, cross runway 02.
Starburst 256, speed up.
Blue Star 900 cross, runway 07 left.
Budget 142, request taxi. Budget 218, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 07 right. Lambda 807, cross runway 07 left.
Starburst 256, cross runway 02. Blue Star 229, speed up. Big Jet 631, line up, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 145, request taxi.
Starburst 709, request taxi. Starburst 709, on the pushback. Slamjet 751, cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 524 will land, runway 07 left.
Budget 898, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 07 right. Blue Star 565, cross, runway 02.
Starboard 208, cross, runway 07 left.
Blue Star 234, line up, runway 07 right.
Budget 530, cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 234, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Blue Star 154 will land, runway 07 left.
Lambda 807, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Budget 142, line up, runway 07 right. Budget 142, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Budget 530, request taxi. Budget 530, on the pushback.
Lambda 365, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Blue Star 234, will land, runway 07 right. Blue Star 234, will land, runway 07 left.
Starboard 642, cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 234, speed up. Budget 218, request taxi. Budget 218, on the pushback. Budget 142, speed up.
Budget 530, cross, runway 07 left. Budget 898, cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 631, cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 436, on the pushback.
Blue Star 234, cross runway 02. Lambda 365, speed up.
Starburst 642 on the pushback.
Starburst 709, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Lambda 807, cross runway 02.
Budget 898, request taxi.
Big Jet 145, will land, runway 07 left. Big Jet 145, speed up. Blue Star 596, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Budget 530, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 631 on the pushback. Starburst 642, cross, runway 07 left.
Big Jet 145, will land, runway 07 right.
Slamjet 984, cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 229, request taxi. Blue Star 229 on the pushback. Budget 697, line up, runway 07 right.
Lambda 365, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 565, on the pushback.
Blue Star 524, request taxi.
Blue Star 596, slow down.
Blue Star 524 on the pushback.
Big Jet 996, cross runway 02.
Slamjet 751, line up, runway 07 right. Slamjet 751, clear for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Lambda 365, request taxi. Lambda 365, on the pushback.
Blue Star 802, cross, runway 02.
Slamjet 807, request taxi. Slamjet 807 on the pushback.
Slamjet 751 will land runway 07 left. Blue Star 565 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Blue Star 154 on the pushback.
Budget 898 cross. Runway 07 left. Slamjet 751 speed up.
Big Jet 631 cross runway 07 left. Starboard 208 cross runway 02.
Slamjet 885 will land runway 07 left.
Budget 142 on the pushback.
Starboard 642 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right.
Slamjet 885 speed up.
Slamjet 622 cross runway 07 left.
Blue Star 900 on the pushback. Starburst 709 cross runway 02.
Blue Star 229 slow down.
Budget 530 cross runway 02. Big Jet 436 cross runway 02. Slamjet 751 cross runway 02.
Budget 218, speed up.
Budget 697 cross runway 02. Blue Star 154 line up runway 07 right.
Blue Star 596, cross runway 07 left.
Slamjet 885 cross runway 02. Big Jet 436 request taxi. Big Jet 436 on the pushback. Budget 898 line up runway 07 right.
Starburst 642 will land runway 07 left. Big Jet 631 third immediate takeoff runway 07 right.
Blue Star 565 cross runway 02.
Budget 697 on the pushback.
Big Jet 145, cross runway 07 left. Budget 218, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 503 request taxi. Blue Star 802 request taxi. Blue Star 802 on the pushback.
Blue Star 229 request taxi. Blue Star 229 on the pushback.
Slamjet 807, cross runway 02.
Big Jet 631 speed up.
Blue Star 234, line up runway 07 right.
Budget 898 will land runway 07 left. Slamjet 984 on the pushback.
Starburst 256 request taxi. Blue Star 229 cross runway 07 left. Starburst 256 on the pushback.
Blue Star 596, line up runway 07 right.
Big Jet 363 will land runway 07 left.
Big Jet 145, cleared for takeoff runway 07 right.
Blue Star 900 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right.
Starburst 642 cross runway 02.
Big Jet 363 speed up.
Slamjet 365, speed up.
Blue Star 154 request taxi. Blue Star 154 on the pushback.
Blue Star 802 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right. Blue Star 565 on the pushback.
Budget 591, cross runway 02.
Budget 486 cross runway 02.
Big Jet 436 line up runway 07 right. Budget 898 cross runway 02. Big Jet 436 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right.
Blue Star 234, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 154 cross runway 07 left.
Slamjet 365, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 229 line up runway 07 right.
Blue Star 596, cross runway 02.
Slamjet 984 cleared for takeoff runway 07 right. Big Jet 436 will land runway 07 left.
Budget 486 on the pushback. Big Jet 631, cross, runway 02.
Starburst 709, request taxi.
Sclamjet 807, request taxi. Budget 591, cross runway 07 left. Blue Star 234 on the pushback.
Blue Star 565, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Budget 486, cross, runway 07 left.
Starburst 709 on the pushback. Budget 530 on the pushback. Big Jet 363 cross, runway 02. Slamjet 984 will land runway 07 left.
Big Jet 145, cross runway 02.
Blue Star 802, speed up.
Budget 697, cross, runway 02. Slamjet 622, cross, runway 02.
Budget 218, clears for takeoff, runway 07 right. Big Jet 996, request taxi. Big Jet 996 on the pushback.
Blue Star 565 will land runway 07 right.
Blue Star 154, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Starburst 208, cross, runway 02.
Blue Star 596, cross runway 07 left.
Blue Star 565 right turn. Blue Star 565 right turn. Blue Star 565 will land runway 07 right. Slamjet 751, request taxi. Slamjet 751 on the pushback.
Starburst 256, cross, runway 02. Starburst 208, request taxi.
Slamjet 885 on the pushback.
Starburst 208 on the pushback. Blue Star 524 on the pushback.
Starburst 709 cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Slamjet 807, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 436 cross, runway 02.
Big Jet 996, cross runway 07 left.
Starburst 256 on the pushback.
Slamjet 751, line up, runway 07 right. Budget 530 will land, runway 07 left.
Blue Star 234, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Budget 697 on the pushback.
Slamjet 984 cross, runway 02.
Starburst 256, cross, runway 07 left. Starburst 642, request taxi. Starburst 642 on the pushback.
Slamjet 365, will land, runway 07 left.
Blue Star 154, request taxi. Blue Star 154 on the pushback.
Slamjet 751, speed up.
Budget 218, cross runway 02.
Budget 898 on the pushback.
Blue Star 234, speed up.
Starburst 709 will land, runway 07 left.
Blue Star 596, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 631, cleared immediate takeoff, runway 07 right.
Big Jet 996, cleared for takeoff, runway 07 right. Big Jet 842, will land, runway 07 left. Budget 142. Request taxi.
Budget 697. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Big Jet 996. Right turn.
Big Jet 363 on the pushback.
Blue Star 154. Cross. Runway 07 left.
Budget 591. Cross runway 02.
Big Jet 631 will land. Runway 07 right. Blue Star 524 will land. Runway 07 right.
Blue Star 900 on the pushback.
Big Jet 259. Right turn.
Blue Star 802 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Budget 697 right turn. Slamjet 622 request taxi.
Slamjet 210. Left turn.
Slamjet 622 on the pushback.
Slamjet 210. Right turn. Slamjet 210. Left turn.
Starburst 642 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Slamjet 732 right turn. Big Jet 436 request taxi.
Budget 591. Cross runway 02.
Starburst 208 left turn.
Blue Star 776 on the pushback.
Budget 898 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right. Blue Star 900 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right. Slamjet